Hello and welcome. This is Lisa Jones, and you are listening to the Exploring Death podcast. Hello, it's Lisa Jones with the Exploring Death podcast, and today I have with me Cherie Aimée. She's a near-death survivor, heart transplant recipient, and global speaker. She travels the world sharing her remarkable story of recovery and resilience. Cherie is co-author of God's Fingerprints, Impressions of Near-Death Experiences, and the book 20 Beautiful Women, 20 More Stories that will heal your soul, ignite your passion, and inspire your divine purpose. She's been featured in several major media outlets, including The Dr. Oz Show, NBC Today, NBC News, Megyn Kelly Today, ABC News, Fox, Forbes, and Inc. magazine. Cherie is listed as the top 18 women you need to know now and recently named Female Leader of the Year. Her one simple mission is to impact 1 billion lives. Welcome, Cherie.
Thank you so much. It's so great to see you.
So the first card is the blockage card. And so what came up was abundance. Oh. And I guess I'm just trying to see what... I feel like it's kind of along the lines of what you were just talking about, that it's better not to have like this abundance in your life if it's not truly what you're meant to have, or what's true for you, you know, because I think so many people are always looking to have more. And yet at the end of the day, having all that moreness is not feeding your soul when it's not coming from your heart. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. It's actually something I'm going through right now, which is, I think just sharing my story generated so much attention, but now I'm kind of starting to say, okay, hold up. I need some time to myself to regroup and really decide, you know, what it is I want in my life, what feels in alignment and what doesn't.
Wow. Well, this is great. I love it. The second card is your action card, and it's just amazing. It's opening, and it's a giant pink heart.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, you can't get any more real than this, because, you know, we're talking about your heart transplant and opening. And that's exactly, again, this is just reconfirmation of what we've just talked about, is that it's opening your heart to what it is that feeds your soul, and you're in charge of that. Nobody else. It doesn't matter what people say to you, or what critics say, or, you know, or even people that are pouring love on you. If it's not the love that you need for you, you know, like, again, all the media attention, it feels like, oh, look at all this, you know, accolades and all that. Well, that's great if it feeds you, but if it's tiring you out, or, you know, not taking you in the direction you want to be going. Even Raymond Moody, who I interviewed on this, on my podcast a few months ago, said, gosh, you know, writing that book, it changed my life. And if I could do it over, I wouldn't do it, because it's in a direction that he's like, this is not where I wanted to go. So it's super important to have intention about what we do in every way.
Absolutely. And I think what's really great, like, I love that you mentioned intention, because one of the things I've learned with intention, and, you know, we all do this, we get off track. I get off track still, even after my near-death experience, you know, I forgive myself and then I start a new day, right? So wherever you are in life, I mean, every day really is a new chance to start over.
Well, and now the final card, which I mean, again, this is just comes full circle. The outcome is passion. So how perfect, because that's exactly what we're saying, is that by setting your intention for how you want to feel, opening your heart to that, and then that's what creates the passion in your life. You know, that'll bring forth to you, you know, those feelings. And like you said about setting the goal of speaking on 50 stages, well, like you said, set that aside and say, I want to speak, but I want to make an impact on people. I want to feel nurtured and secure and safe, and, you know, in intimate settings, or whatever it is that you want to feel, as opposed to just, you know, going into some corporate sterile environment where they're just, you know, crossing their arms and staring at you, you know. That's not so much fun. Well, thank you so much, Cherie. This was so much fun. I love seeing you, and just bless you on your journey. You're just such an amazing woman.
Thank you too, Lisa. This has been absolutely amazing. And you look amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And for all of you listening in, stay tuned. I'm going to pull some cards for you coming up next.